Hello students, I Kamlesh Kumar. Welcome to all of you at my YouTube channel Social Science Academy. In this video, we are going to talk about the topic voter list, which is the part of the civics chapter 4 of class 9, that is electoral politics. So let us begin with the topic. Once the constituencies are decided, the next step is to decide who can and who cannot vote. This decision cannot be left to anyone till the last day. In a democratic election, this list of those who are eligible to vote is prepared much before the election are and given to everyone. So this list is officially called the electoral roll and is commonly known as the voter list. So students, suppose in your constituency from uh, you would be, after attaining the age of 18, eligible to vote to choose your representative from that particular constituency. There are certain eligible voters. So everyone who has attained the age of 18, they will be enrolled with the Election Commission of India, that is the known as electoral roll, and everyone will be given an unique electoral identity card, voters identity card, and their name will be listed in the electoral roll. So they will be considered the voters of that constituency. This is an important step, for it is linked to the first condition of a democratic election. Everyone should get an equal opportunity to choose representatives. In chapter 1, we read about the principle of universal adult franchise. In practice, it means that everyone should have one vote and each vote should have equal value. No one should be denied the right to vote without a good reason. So, different citizens differ from one another in many ways, such as rich, some are rich, some are poor, some are highly educated, some are not so educated and or not educated at all. So some are kind, others are not so kind, but all of them are human beings with their own needs and views. So that is why all of them deserve to have an equal say in decisions that affect them. So as a human being, this must be every human being's right to choose their representative, that who will govern on them. It should be their decision in a democratic country like ours. In our country, all citizens aged 18 years and above can vote in an election. Every citizen has the right to vote regardless of his or her caste, religion, or gender. So there will be no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, place, birth, sex, etc. And everyone will be given the right to vote, that is, right to franchise. So some criminals and persons with unsound mind can be denied the right to vote, but only in rare situations. So those who are criminal, it has been convicted by the court, they will be denied from right to vote. And some of the people who are not have the clear sound mind, they can also be denied to right to vote, because they cannot decide, they cannot take what is the right decision. So it is the responsibility of the government to get the names of all eligible voters put on voters list. As new persons attain voting age, names are added to the voter list. Names of those who move out of a place or those who are dead are deleted. So updation is required in the voters list at a regular interval. Students, we can know some of the people take birth and they certainly will get attain the age of 18 at a certain date, and some of the people can die in 1 2 3 4 5 years. So at a regular interval the voter list should be revised. and those who are attaining newly 18 years of age, they must be added to the voter list, and those who are dead, their names should be deleted from the voter list. So names of those who move a complete revision of the list takes place every 5 years, and this is done to ensure that it remains up to date. So in the last few years, a new system of electoral photo identity card EPIC has been introduced. So the government has tried to give this card to every person on the voters list. So the voters are required to carry this card when they go out to vote, so that no one can vote for someone else. So it is issued to prevent the proxy votes. So the voters are required to carry, but the card is not yet compulsory for voting. For voting, the voters can show many other proofs of identity like ration card, or the driving license, or your college identity card, or your employees identity card where you work. Those identity card are valid whenever you go to cast your vote. So students, that's all in this video. In the next video we will talk about nomination of the candidates. Thanks, keep watching, have a nice day. If you are liking my videos, please smash on like button and subscribe my channel so that you will get the earliest notification of the new videos. Thank you.